What's up, you guys, man? Square Life Productions back at it again with another video. Push-ups, monetization, push-ups, inspiration, push-ups, determination, and push-ups, dedication. You know, we're gonna get to this money and we just gonna be great. Let's go. It's too easy, man. It's too easy. You know, it gets to a point where you just get tired of talking. It gets to a point where you're just tired of yapping. You're tired of telling everybody what you're going to do instead of actually doing it. You should be focused on getting the job done instead of talking about the job that you're going to do. Because if you keep on talking about something that you're going to do, 9 times out of 10, when there's no action put behind those words, you're never going to get it done. You're never going to handle that business because you've grown accustomed to chatting. You've grown accustomed to just mouthing off. You've grown accustomed to just wanting to sound cool. You want to sound cool, but you don't actually want to do what's required. And that's what a lot of people. So, you know, you can't even say, oh, it's just me, it's just me. A good amount of people do that. But does it get them anywhere? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Focus on what's going to take you places. And the thing that's going to take you places is consistency and actually showing up. Actually showing up. So, you know me, I always got to show up. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody thinks. I'm always going to pull up. I'm always going to get the job done because that's just what I do. That's just what I do. So I got to lock in. I got to stay focused. I got to handle my business. So let's be great. Back to the money. We getting it done. We getting it done. We showing up, and I'm showing you guys how it's done. I'm showing you guys how this really goes. I'm showing you guys what goes down. Because a lot of people, they're not serious about their goals. They're not serious about their dreams. So that's why they play around. Me, I can't play around. I cannot play around because that's just not who I am. That's not who I am. It's not who I am. I already know what it's like to be at the bottom and to not have nothing going on. But now that I actually got my foot out there, and now I know what it's like to grind, now I know what it's like to go hard every single day. Now I know what it's like to actually be consistent and master consistency, because you can master consistency. You can. Whether you want to do it or not falls on you. It all falls on you. What will you do to change your situation? What will you do to change your outcome? You've probably been going down a crazy road. You've probably been going down a dark road, but you can always change that. You can always change that. But you got to be focused on a change. You got to want the change. Most people just don't want change. They just don't want change. But me personally, I want change. I embrace the change. I embrace good change because there's good change and bad change. Good change and bad change. You got to focus on the good change. Bad change is bringing you down. Bad change is making you not be productive. Bad change strays you off the path of success. That's what bad change is. But I'm focused on the good. Focus on all things good. Focus on all things positive. Let's get back to that work. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy. It's never easy. It is never easy. But if you believe it, you can most definitely achieve it. If you believe it, it for sure can get done. But you gotta believe it. You have to. It's all on you at the end of the day. All on you. All on you. If you don't want it, that's on you as well. That's on you as well. Me personally, I want it. Me personally, I want to win. Me personally, I gotta show up. Me personally, I can't take an L knowing that I could have made a difference. I can't take an L knowing that I could have did something different to change my situation. I can't. I just can't do that. You know, there's a lot of people out there. They are okay with accepting defeat. They're okay with defeat. But me, I can't take that laying down. And I won't. I won't. Get to a point in your life where you just gotta say, you know what? I'm not gonna take it anymore. I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of running. Let's get to the money. Let's work. Let's be better. Let's be better than we was the day before. You gotta get to that point. You have to get to that point. It's so important. It's so important because if you refuse to get to that point, if you refuse to change your life for the better, if you refuse to step in the direction that you was always meant to be in, you can't blame nobody else but you. Understand there's a lot of people in your family going through some tough times right now, so you probably feel like you got to be the one to bring them out of it. You got to be the one to bring them out of those tough times. It's okay. It's okay. We all going through things. We all going through things. But how many of us are actually going to keep showing up? How many of us are actually going to keep pulling up? How many of us are actually going to handle business when it's time to handle business? Because a lot of us, we're going to get distracted. We're going to get distracted because the devil, he doesn't want to see us win. He does not want to see us win. God, he wants to see us win. He wants to see us be great. But, you know, the devil is always working, but God works harder. God works way harder than him. But we need to trust him. We need to trust him in order to get to where we want to be. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, I'm about to get to this money. I'm already up 150. We about to stack 200. It's the same way I stack these push-ups. It's the same way I stack these days. Because you got to stack the days on the grind. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, man, back to the money. Stack them days. Stack them days. Keep on pulling up. Keep on pulling up. Keep on showing up. It hurts right now. It hurts right now. But the pain is going to pay off. I'm going to let you guys notice the pain is always going to pay off. It has to pay off. It has to pay off. It has no choice but to pay off. Because if it doesn't pay off, then you know, it was really no point in going through it. It was really no point in going through it. It was really no point in staying consistent if it never pays off. But you know, we don't even have to worry about that. You don't even have to worry about that. Just stay focused on what you're doing. You're doing a good thing. I don't know who's telling you otherwise, but I'm telling you this. You're doing a good thing. You're doing a great thing. Just stay strong. A lot of people want to be weak nowadays. You don't have to be like these people. A lot of people like to be sideline watchers nowadays. You don't have to be like these people. You could be a content creator, not even just on YouTube. You could be out earning a bag for yourself. You can be out making plays for yourself. But you got to want it for yourself. That's where it all boils down to. That's where it all boils down to, because if you don't want it, how can you expect to get anything? How? It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. But me personally, I'm showing up every day. Me personally, I'm putting in that work every day. I can't afford not to put in that work because it's too much riding on my shoulders right now. It's too much riding on my shoulders right now. I gotta go crazy. I gotta go crazy. We live streaming this now. We live streaming this now. You feel me? You feel me? I'm doing this for the video. Warriors only in a building. It's easy to be weak, but it's very hard to be strong. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I could have made an excuse not to do this video. I got a lot going on today. But I know I wanted to go live, and I know I wanted to drop this push-up video. So you know what? I had a crazy epiphany. I'm like, yo, what if I do the push-up video while I'm live? Two birds with one stone. Sometimes you gotta think outside of the box. We can't just count everything as an L. We can't do that. Salute to you, bro. I'm on this clock getting this money. Yes, sir. Warriors only at the 9 to 5. Go crazy. Matter of fact, bro, I gotta make you a mod, bro. You gotta get your wrench. Cause you a real one, bro. I gotta give you your wrench, bro. You're a real one. That's how it is. You gotta get that. You gotta get that bread, bro. You gotta get that bread, bro. That's how it is. That's how it is. We all gotta go crazy. We all doing a thing. I just got off the 9 to 5 not too long ago. But I knew I had to get this done. I pulled up, I'm cutting up, and I'm shutting it. I'm shutting the game up. I'm about to get back to these push-ups because I gotta finish this video. Watch me work. Let's get to the money. I don't care what nobody says. There's always beauty in the struggle. There's always beauty in the struggle. There's beauty in the grind. But you gotta see it that way. Not everybody sees it that way. Not everybody sees all the good things you can get out of putting that work in. Not everybody sees all the great things that you could gain, all the good experiences that you could gain by putting that work in. Not everybody sees that. But those who do, those are special ones right there. Those are special people right there. You're special if you can see greatness in a grind. You're special because you know what you're working towards. Iron sharpens iron. We must keep pushing every day. You must keep pushing each other to be greater. Exactly. Nobody around me is staying in the same level. You know, I got these flies flying around right now like freaking mosquitoes, but you know, they're not going to stop the video. We got to be focused on greater things. And when you're focused on something great, you're going to do everything in your power to achieve that. You're going to do everything in your power to make it happen. Because ultimately, that becomes your focal point. That becomes your main mission. And in life, as men, we have main missions. We have main objectives. And if the main objective doesn't get completed, you're going to feel like a failure. You're going to feel like you don't got nothing going on. You're going to feel like nothing is going right. Only because you're not getting right. So it's all on you. And especially it's all on the people that you keep around. So if you have like a strong circle, you got a circle of like-minded individuals. I know I got Warriors Only in my corner. I got Simply Fit in my corner. I got James Ben Unlimited in my corner. I got Mr. Keep It Simple in my corner. I got 400 Gains in my corner. 5 like-minded guys that want to get to that money. 5 like-minded guys that want to be great. 5 like-minded guys that see better in themselves when nobody else saw better in them, but they saw it in themselves. Nobody can stop us. I'm building the kingdom. Warriors Only, he building the kingdom. Mr. Keep It Simple, he building the kingdom. James Ben Unlimited, he building the kingdom. 400 Gains, he building the kingdom. Simply Fit, he building the kingdom. We all building the kingdom right now. We kings. It's beauty in the struggle, man. But yeah, even though I'm live right now, I still got to do the closeout. Keep on being great. Keep on doing good. This has been day 52. Push-ups and monetization. We going hard. I'm gonna catch you guys later for day 53.